Hello, my name is Rishi. I'm recording a research project, practical work for my final project, and this is I'm using some advanced mixing techniques for this project that will be done in the studio setup, and later on I will play in the live setup. So the session I've made on the Pro Tools, it's multi-tracks. I'll play the audio. So these are some of the multi-tracks. The bus techniques is used as bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, 4, bus 5, 6. That's routed as left and right signals from Pro Tools. It's basically a group to group all the tracks to one bus outputs. So this one is output A12, then A34 and A56. So all the plugins used are basically for instrumental tracks, and this is the gain reduction for gates. For guitar, most of the things are used as gates, expander, there's reverb. Most of the instrument tracks have been balanced in level, and the plugins used are some of the guitar plugins to match up the levels and to make the audio feel like the synth sound. There's kind of reverb, and it's basically adding instrumental synth to the track, so it's modulating air first. The EQ has been done most on the high level signals, that's mids and highs, and most of the compression is done on the aux tracks, so all the gain reduction is taking place for synth, then maximizer to bring up the level. So the amount of EQ is done on high mid frequency and high frequency. So after this step, I've used most of the mixing I've used as a rough mix, and then it's going on to using advanced mixing techniques, and that's I'll be using Ozone for this session. So this Ozone plugin is basically doing a multi-band compression for aux for drums tracks. So all the bands I've used, generally first band is for the low frequency, second band it's snare sounds, third band it's basically most of the drums from hi-hats, and going further it's cymbals, toms are included in third band. So it's the compression is taking place for as per threshold, and the attack settings it's just 10 milliseconds, and release time is increased. And going on further for instrumental tracks, this Ozone plugin has worked best to reduce the levels and bring up the levels of synth tracks. So I've used show all to see all the compressions for all the bands. This button links all the settings for individual track. If I want to change any individual settings, then this button shows all the settings. And the settings are same, that's 9 milliseconds attack time, release time is 100 milliseconds, and 0.05 of knee settings. That's generally to bring up the level, because it's not much of compression, it's increasing the dynamics for this synth tracks. So I'll play the sound with a good level. So basically the mixing technique I've used for most of the